President of the Trinidad and Tobago Football Association, Kieron Edwards, says newly appointed head coach for the senior men's football team, Dwight Yorke, is the right man for the job after getting the nod over 300 plus participants, or applicants rather. Adrian Lazar brings us the details.
Following Dwight Yorke's unveiling as new head coach for the Trinidad and Tobago senior men's football team, the president of the Trinidad and Tobago Football Association, Kieron Edwards, shared his satisfaction on the appointment.
When we sent out the invitation for coaches, I think Dwight Yorke's name came to the head of the class immediately. So I think doing our due diligence and coming back with the name Dwight Yorke with the technical support and recommendations from the technical team, I think it's one that everyone would be excited, not just in Trinidad and Tobago, but the diaspora as well.
Edwards highlighted that Yorke's knowledge of the CONCACAF region played a role in their decision.
I think in terms of his experience, in terms of what he would have done in his last stint, knowing the culture of the Trinbago players, knowing CONCACAF, knowing that the format has changed a bit in terms of final round qualifications. It's important that we had someone, some good names came up, but not understanding the CONCACAF region, not understanding the challenges and what teams come with. So I think it was just in terms of all those different aspects, he was the right man for the job at this time.
The president stated that the selection process was a tedious one, with there being over 300 applicants for the position.
So out of the group, we had some foreigners. We had 3 foreigners out of the group, 2 local, as we mentioned, Coach King and of the eventual Coach Yorke was the 2 locals on the group, and then 3 other foreigners. But the panel was, in terms of invitations and persons sending resumes, was over 300 persons would have applied for the position. So it was a tough challenge from the technical side to boil on to Dwight Yorke, but I think the cream always rises to the top.
Having had an international window without any matches, Edwards said that there will be some practice matches involving a local-based squad before the CONCACAF Gold Cup preliminary round set to take place in March 2025. Adrian Lazar, TTT Sport.
On Yorke's appointment, a call was made by first Vice President of the Trinidad and Tobago Football Association, Colin Murray, who urged the Trinidad and Tobago public to get behind newly appointed head coach.
Dwight can't do it alone, okay? He is not Superman or the Incredible Hulk. He will need help. He has his backroom staff. He has this full support of the TTFA executive. But we need the support of Trinidad and Tobago. And I don't mean, we there, we come in. No. We need to show the support in the games. Listen, we're gonna run into a bumpy road every now and again. And it's how we come out of that bumpy road is going to test our character.